Alright, hello, this is my submission for Girls Club on the Philips CDI, a very obscure, almost never spoken of, nobody knows about this game. It's a game about finding a boyfriend for the girls in the game. It's pretty simple. It's actually got quite a pretty complex mechanic behind it, studying the boy's interests and competing with other girls to try and get the best boy. Sometimes they end up being a dud, and sometimes they end up being a stud, according to this game. So while you enjoy the amazing opening cinematic and song here, let me read you the back of the box. Russ is in the band, Johnny's too cute for words, Jason gets straight A's, but which guy is best for you? Girls Club, starring Nickelodeon's Heidi Lucas, is the dream date game. You and your friends check out 30 of the coolest guys in the universe, and then go out on a fantasy date with one that you choose. Find out what they really like. How do they dress? What do the others say about them? What are they going to be like when they, hate to say it, grow up? Up to 4 can play. If your friends aren't handy, challenge one of Heidi's girlfriends. Will your date be a dream or a dud? It doesn't turn out just the way you pictured. Just try again. So what are you waiting for? Who's the guy of your dreams? So I've played through this, just a heads up, I played through this before on stream, like last year. I'm submitting this as a showcase. The idea is to involve chat. I want chat to be very interactive, helping me choose the answers to questions that this game poses. It's actually pretty in-depth, so getting a lot of chat interaction is going to be pretty key for this game. So ideally a chat that's not asleep would be very helpful, because it's a lot of fun. You can actually end up with getting a bad boyfriend, so we're going to find out what kind of ending we get. I got my chat here. I'm recording this live on stream. Let's see if we can get the right boyfriend. Let's jump into it. Oh, and this is CDI exclusive, by the way. Only on the CDI. This is not based off of any existing property. This is a exclusive CDI game, not based on any kind of property or anything like that. It's just, it's Girls Club.
Gotta go, bye. Well, I'm so glad you guys could make it. Because
She's talking to you, chat, by the way. Let's turn up the volume.
Hottest guys in the universe. And then, get this. If you play your cards right, the date with the one you choose...
How's the volume, by the way? Can you hear?
Into a dream date. Hey, it'll be a blast. But first things first, and that means you've got to tell me how many of you are here to play. Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Heidi, yeah, this girl was on Salute Your Shorts. So if any of you ever remember watching that show on Nickelodeon, then you'll recognize her. Alrighty, well, definitely playing this game by myself as a 31-year-old male, but I've got chat with me, so it doesn't make me feel quite as creepy.
Oh, you do know the rules of the game, right? If you do, pick the charms and we'll get playing. But if you don't, just move the sparkles over to the help button.
I think we all know how to play, right? So I gotta pick my charm. I'm gonna be the heart, of course, if I can select it. Oh, I think I just gotta select it in general first. Then comes the hard part, choosing the girls.
You're playing by yourself? No problem. You can invite 1, 2, or 3 of my friends to join the party.
Alright, chat, tell me, who do you want? We know top left is in because she is hilarious. This is my favorite character. So we definitely, I don't care what you guys say, she is in 100%.
Hi, I'm Jennifer. I try to get everyone to call me Jenny, but just won't stick. I guess I seem kind of serious or something, but I'm not like that in my heart. I mean, I want a guy who's adventurous, but he'll stick by me through thick and thin. But
She's the remote controller girl, by the way, for those of you that remember.
Or for any of the other girls. But I'll know when I've met the right boy, though, because he'll call me Jenny.
Alright, Jennifer is in. She gets the invite. Alright, so let's hear all their introductions first. Let's see, we got Possum says she wants the girl in the pink square. So let's check out girl in pink square first. Let's see what she's got. What's her testimony?
I'm Tracy. Strictly a city girl, fortunately. The kind of guys I like? Well, I guess I like the type of guy I can learn something from. If you're gonna be interviewing the major movie stars from around the world, like I am, then you need to know a lot. Maybe that's why I don't plan on getting serious about one guy. Why
Whoa.
sit down with one guy?
Whoa.
There's so much out there to learn.
Alright. She's quite the party girl. Very interesting. Let's hear the other testimonies first.
What do I think about boys? I'm crazy about them. Yes, all of them. But sometimes I can't
She don't
figure out
discriminate.
who's best for me. There's Cody, who really makes me laugh. And Mike, are his eyes just the biggest and bluest? But if I could go out with Donnie, I swear I'd never look at anyone else. Although, Justin could make me break that promise. Oh yeah, I'm Monica.
Alright, chat. So between these two, which one are we feeling? We feeling Monica in the bottom left that we just watched her testimony, or are we feeling, you know, plenty of fish in the sea girl in the bottom middle? We'll choose one of those for now. Bottom middle, Monica. Monica's left. I don't remember the other girl's name. She's on the right. Bottom left. Alright, alright. Let's listen to top middle first. Maybe she's got maybe she'll win you over. If I can get my cursor down there. I think it's on her, right? Well, apparently we're taking Monica. It just invited her. Alright, she's on board. So now we've got the difficult decision of figuring out who the last girl is that we're taking.
Hi, I'm Allison. Who do I like? I mean, what do I think about boys? You know, a lot of times they're really hard to figure out. I wish I were better at it. Like, Tori, only the most popular guy at school. And the most obnoxious.
Beach Boys in the background.
But his friend Jordan, I mean, he's not as good looking, but he's so nice. You know, that's the type of guy I could really go for.
Alright, top right.
How you doing? I'm Keisha. There's no telling about me. I'm real unpredictable. And no, I haven't found the right guy. Yet.
They got really nice lighting on these girls. Like, look at the edge lighting. They got good lighting on that green screen.
And other things. But you make it a game and I'm in. You better watch yourself, girls. When I get going, I surprise even myself.
She's too normal. Let's check out bottom right.
Oh, hi. I'm Courtney.
Oh.
Of course.
Hi, Courtney.
This party's going to be a class act now that I'm here. Not like that bubblehead Monica's last party. A huge mistake.
Oh, shit. Talking shit
My
about
party
Monica.
is
We chose
cramped
Monica,
with
by the way.
gorgeous guys who bring you presents and who know what to talk about. Me. Oh, but enough about me. Let's talk about you.
Living room, you're into her?
Got you
Alright,
figured
alright.
out. I know exactly what kind of guy you're gonna go for.
Alright, chat. What are we thinking? We thinking snobby bottom right purple? We thinking into multiple guys bottom middle? We thinking top right into sports, kind of like, you know, whatever. Nothing crazy about her. Or top center green Beach Boys girl. Bottom right, top middle, bottom right. You like the snobby girl? Okay, alright. Lot of bottom rights. Let's go for it. Oh, no, I don't want to listen to you again. We're just straight up inviting you. Hopefully it invites the right girl. I guess we'll find out.
Okay, girls, time to pick your charm. I don't care who picks first, but let's get going.
I always choose the heart. And then the other girls choose theirs. Get used to that image. You guys will know it's coming. Oh my god, the first playthrough I ever did of this was so good with that girl. Okay, that sounds really bad, but you'll learn to love her.
Okay, one last thing before we launch into figuring out what our dream dates are wearing.
we gotta decide who goes first. To be fair, I'm gonna use only my most favorite cootie catcher. Cute, huh?
Not gonna lie, I actually made those things when I was in school back in the day when they first came around. The little, like, you know, whatever, cootie catchers apparently.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Dream date time, and away we go.
One of them may have
Go
gotten me in
first.
trouble with the principal once because it was kind of little
Second.
dirty words in there.
Third. Last.
All right, now we get into the investigation. We've got to fight the other girls for the best
Enough
boyfriends.
fantasy.
But we got to
Let's
pick the
take a
guy
look at
first.
The real guys that you're gonna get to choose from. Now, I'll get us started. Here's the first 4 guys.
All right, guys, pay attention. You got to let me know what guys you want.
What do you think? Cute or not? Cute? Get 'em now. Lock in any of the ones you like before you spin again. Not.
It's boy
Spin on.
roulette. All right, so we locking anybody in here? Any of these catch your fancy? All trash? Oh, come on now. How about we give one spin just to kind of give you guys like an idea of the fish in the sea that are out there, right? And then maybe we'll start locking in after the second spin. Because you might regret it. Like, see what I mean? Look at these guys. I told you. We gotta go at number 2. I'm feeling 2. What are we thinking? Any of these guys? Pick all of them? You like the third one, Smile? Are we locking in 2 and 3? So we're locking in 2? Alright, 2 is a definite lock-in. Anybody else? So we spinning. More neck than face. 2 and 4. You guys want 4, huh? You want this guy on the far right? Really? Alright, alright. I don't think we've ever picked him in the first playthrough. Alright, let's go. 2 and 4, we'll spin again. CDI, please. There we go. We thinking guy on the left with his eyes completely closed, or what? Or are we picking Dennis the Menace over here? Or spin again? One so hard? Okay. Everybody wants 1. Alright, we'll spin the other guy. We liking his cheetah print shirt? Or are we spinning again? You want us to lock number 3? Or you want to take a chance again? No? Spin again? Okay. What do we think? Man, this guy's got his whole chest open. Spin? Alright. That's the one? Ah, shoot, I think I was on delay. Oh, look at this classy guy. He's ready for a business interview. Keep this guy? Yes? No? Spin again? No? We gotta make up our minds soon. We'll do one more spin. We'll do one more spin. What about this guy? You guys like this guy? Okay. We'll lock in this very smiley young boy. We got our boys.
Ooh la la. Well, 4 interesting picks.
There's actually a lot of boys in this game. I think they said there were 30 guys. And this game is...
Figure it. On this
It's got
planet,
some
those
complexities to
count.
it. So,
You don't
we'll see how
believe
this
me?
goes.
Check this out. Meet
You gotta figure every boy out.
Whoa, I've got to dress so fast. Oh, I love that part. Now it's your turn.
we get to dress up our ideal boy.
Okay, Heart, dress your dream dude.
Alright, everybody. How do we want our dream boy to look? Alright. Okay. Alright. What are we feeling here? Maybe we start with the pants first? You want the sailor? We want the business suit? We want the sailor? The pink shirt? The sailor shirt? The business suit? Alright, let's see what it looks like with the sailor. The green dank shirt. Do we want them to look like they're directly out of the 90s? Let's try this. The freaking satin green shirt. Alright, let's try that because that looks... Oh my god. Yes. Suit. Suit and hip-hop pants? We going with the hip-hop pants or are we going with the green shorts? Suit and shorts. And the cowboy boots. Perfect.
He's looking good. Okay, Star, it's your turn to dress your fantasy
Now the
guy.
other girls are gonna dress their fantasy guys. So this is Star. So her. You guys need to remember this. Remember what her dream guy looks like, okay? This is actually very important.
Clover. What's
So
Mr.
this is where
Perfect
you guys are
season?
gonna come in and help me finish this. We need to remember this. This is actually very important for the game. Okay, so she likes them like summer outfit.
How you gonna dress your dream guy, Diamond?
Other girl
You're
likes
up.
French guy. Diamond Diamond likes cowboys as well. Okay, so remember this.
Okay, now meet Mr. Dud. So, what's the most hideous outfit I could possibly put on you?
Honestly, that doesn't look that bad.
Totally excellent. Oh, please, somebody call the fashion police and
What's
give
up,
this
Uber?
cake a ticket. Okay, now, think you can outdo me?
Alright, so now we gotta pick what we think is the ugliest outfit.
Heart, it's
For
your
the dud.
turn. Dress your worst nightmare.
So let's go with the green shirt. With these freaking pants. Looks like there's carrots on there. And the black boots.
You're right. Pretty
Yeah, the MC
geeky.
Hammer pants, exactly. Hey Kyle,
The
welcome
pressure's
back.
on, Star. You've
Okay, now
got
pay
your work
attention to
do.
this.
Geek out.
This is part of the game. We pay attention what their duds are. Okay, so she's not a fan of... Actually, that's like the straight up
Wake
style
up,
that the
Clover.
other girl liked.
You're up.
She's
What's
not a
his
fan of that
dudness
summer wear.
wearing in your book?
Clover... What? That's practically the outfit I chose. Okay, so she don't like my
Okay,
outfit.
Diamond, you're on.
Okay. So, that's gonna be hard. Because the both of them don't like that green short summer wear look.
Okay.
What's up,
school's in,
Junkyard
and
Dave?
We've gotta find our 4 guys. Can you believe it? You get to meet each of the guys you picked and choose your dream come true. Just remember, one girl's dud is another girl's dream date. So what are we waiting for?
Now the real game begins.
Okay, guys, you're on. Give us your best opening
Okay, now
shot.
here's their auditions to
Let's hear
win
from Mitch.
the girls over.
Wait a second. This machine's been taking people's money for weeks.
Pay attention
But
to
don't
his
despair.
outfit, by the way.
Mitch repairs. All I have to do is plug in this little baby, press a few buttons, and voila! Great minds of science triumph over simple machines every time. If you're in need of anything else, consider it as good as done.
That's the outfit that I chose, by the way. That is the outfit that I chose for the dud.
Oh, Dennis. Surf's up, dude.
So you have to remember what the
Whoa,
girls
that was gnarly.
liked and
I just
didn't like,
outran
and
Larry the
watch it.
Nazi
Look at their
hall monitor
outfits.
before he could write me up for not having a hall pass. Hey, I just got one righteous idea. If you're not doing anything after school, how would you like to have some skateboarding lessons from yours truly? Uh-oh, that's Larry.
He's
again.
hiding
I
that
better shoot
bulge
the girl
with
to
that
history class
skateboard right
before
now.
history. Later.
Strategically placed.
Anyone who doesn't think he's neat has no taste.
Okay, now you need to pay attention to what she
Here's
said.
Jess.
Now, I didn't catch the whole thing what she said, but I believe she doesn't
I
like
wrote
him.
this song
Okay, so keep that in mind.
just for you. Oh, my baby's looking awful sweet.
Oh boy, did you guys pick a good one. I haven't seen this
Smells
one
real
before.
good, but is not petite. She
Smells real good,
stands
but
by
not
my
petite.
side while I'm eating chow. My baby is a sweet brown cow. 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 Cow.
I guess I have to work out a few bugs before I go on stage.
Why is he wearing a
This guy
fortune
is
cookie? I don't know.
definitely Mr. Sincere. But no pizzazz.
Okay, so once again, keep in mind she's not into that guy.
Let's
There's a
hear from
lot that we
Kevin.
need to remember, which is why I need your guys' help. There's a lot to remember.
Hi. I was wondering if you'd like to go to the dance with me. We could have dinner and then go to the dance in a limousine. I'll even let you keep the limo. Or if you don't like the limo, I'll buy you another car. What you think about it, and I'll get back to you. I think she likes me.
Okay, pretty normal guy, right? A little nervous. Definitely the hipster look.
Well, I knew you were here somewhere. What do you think? Too weird? Well, it's funny how unpredictable people's tastes are. I mean, as we've just found out, some of the guys you picked seem really different from the way they looked.
Yeah.
Remember,
yeah.
just because someone looks to die for doesn't mean they're the right guy for you. Okay, girls, it's time for your first choice. Which one of the 4 guys would you go out with, based on
All right,
what
everybody.
you know so far? Now, no
Who are we
gabbing
picking?
about your choice, because this has to be a secret vote.
We'll wait until the pictures are back up, though. What are we thinking? We thinking, oh my god, I don't even remember which guy is which. They look so different in these portraits. So, alright, we'll start with the guy on the right? He was all just kind of like, dude with the skateboard. The cowboy guy was, which one? Which is the fortune cookie cowboy guy? Shoot, they look so similar. I think that was the bottom guy? That was, yeah, because that was the last, no. That was the top guy. It was the bottom guy. They look so, like, it's hard to tell the difference, right? Okay. Bottom is the cowboy, so we're picking the cowboy. Hope you guys are right. Oh, come on. Wait. Okay, I think I need to do this first.
Heart,
Okay, so.
who makes you flutter?
Top guy was the first guy in green. Oh, okay. And then the left guy was the French guy with the hipster outfit. Gotcha. So we're going with, Oh, that's right. So here's the thing, right? Because this game was meant to be played multiplayer with your girlfriends, you can't see my selection, so I'm pressing my selection, but you can't see it on screen because it was meant to be secret from the people that you're playing with. So just so you guys know, I am pressing down, and I am choosing the cowboy.
So, Star, who's the one you're wishing on?
So now the other girls are going to pick. We don't know who they pick.
I guess it's obvious to you guys who I voted for.
Is it obvious, though?
Who's the lucky guy, Clover?
This is where the game actually starts getting really hard.
No doubt about it. But, hey, I deserve the best.
It's too early
How
to
about
tell
you,
who they're
Diamond?
into.
Who are you sweet on?
She's like, I ain't telling you.
Whoa, the votes are in. Way to go. So now it's
Star
time
likes
to get
Sailor
down
and
to the
Pink, so the
nitty-gritty
rich kid.
And guess who picked who?
So
So
Star
everyone who
picked
guessed right You win a charm for your
Which was
bracelet.
so Star picked the guy on the
Let's
left.
get on with the fun.
Okay. Like I told you guys, this
You're
game
up,
is no
hon.
joke. Like,
What do your instincts say about
we need to be
other
paying
players'
attention.
choices?
okay, so we think that Star picked this guy because apparently she likes the sailors in pink. But right now, all we really have to go off of is Style Oasis, so we've got to go with our gut. Clover, I don't even remember which one Clover was. I think Clover was the first girl, right? And I think she remarked on the first guy we saw. So let's go with Cowboy for that. We're gonna have to remember. We're gonna have to place the symbols to the girls' faces and names so that we remember better, because it's a little hard to keep up with that. And we'll just say Diamonds likes this guy, just at random.
Star, who's with who, according to you?
Well, at least I can figure
Okay,
out
so
who
this
other
is Star.
people should be with.
Okay, Sherlock Clover.
They're
What's
showing
your
you who they think
conclusion?
everybody else
Who
picked.
did your buddies pick?
Okay,
Clover's
don't
snobby
rush me.
girl.
Even someone of my IQ needs time to figure this out.
She thinks that we picked the
How
bottom
about
guy.
you,
She's
Diamond?
on to us, by the way.
Who do
She
you
picked.
think the
She picked
competition's
correctly
sweet
for me.
on?
Diamond is like super freaking secret right now. She thinks we like the guy on the left. So here's the thing that's really advanced about this game.
interesting.
You can try and
Funny,
throw off the
really
other
intense.
girls by like choosing misleading information
I
that
guess
tricks
you
them
wanna
into
see
thinking
too,
that you'd
huh?
like a different guy than
Well,
you actually do.
here's the
This is like
results.
this is Mind Games, the video game. This game is no joke with the
Hard
mind
picked
games.
the following
Okay.
guys for everyone else.
So
Here's who
that was
Star
our
thought
predictions.
Everyone else chose.
Star thinks that
Clover
we
figures
like.
these are the
She
guys
picked
you want
correctly.
to show up at your front door.
They're all on to
Here's
us
Diamond's
apparently. We
dynamite
need to try and
decision.
mislead them a little bit. Okay, she's thrown off.
Oh boy, the moment of truth. Who did everybody actually pick? Press any action button and find out.
All right, let's see. See if we're correct. Got that right. Got that wrong.
Well,
oh, okay. We only got
here's
one
the
right.
matches everyone
We
made
only got
this
Star
round.
correctly. Damn, Clover killing it.
Come on, let's check out the charm bracelets and see how everybody made out.
All right, we're lagging behind a little bit right now. What's up, JMD? All right.
Heart, you can count. Star, you got. Clover, for you there's.
So because we only predicted one guy right, we only get one charm.
Bummer, Diamond. You didn't get any charms this time.
Hey, if you thought hearing these guys talk was cool, wait until we find out what their raves and rejects are. But first, each of you needs to define what you think your dream guy and your disaster dud would be into. You know, their likes and dislikes. Like, I mean, my dream guy would definitely have a thing for
So it's
white
like
convertibles.
dating profiles today. Pretty
But
easy, right? We're gonna pick what
definitely not
what we
cheating
want in a guy and what we
on
don't want in a guy.
Well, you get the picture, don't ya? And now, each of you gets to pick one thing from the list that your dream guy would like.
So we're choosing our dream guy's interests. What our ideal dream boy would be into. So that's
What's
our
your dream
that's
date
how
into,
he
Hart?
dresses, that's how we prefer him to dress.
Computers. The beach.
So we need to choose what he's into.
Playing guitar. Playing piano. Spiders. Pep rallies.
Okay.
Cooking.
Just hear them all first.
Homework. Computers.
Alright, so those are our choices.
The beach.
Spiders.
Playing guitar. Playing piano. Spiders.
Spiders it is.
Wow, your dream guy's something else.
Okay, so now Star
So Star,
is
pick your
selecting what
fave.
she likes in a guy. So pay attention. Oh, never mind.
Playing
Never mind.
piano.
Okay. Okay, it does tell us. So her guy's in the piano.
Say, Clover, what are must-haves for your guy?
Okay, remember Clover, green shorts. That's a good way to remember. Oh, she's into the guy with the afro kind of
beach.
hair. Because he's wearing those clothes, right? Okay, so remember her, beach,
Okay,
green shorts.
Diamond.
Cowboy.
Playing guitar.
Guitar. Okay, cowboy, guitar. Keep this in our heads, okay?
Heart, what would your geekster like? Computers.
There's this game makes your head hurt because there's so much to keep track of.
The beach.
Alright. So
Playing
what would our
guitar.
dream guy not be into?
Playing piano.
I mean, what would our dud not be into?
Pep rallies.
Pep rallies, right? We don't want no peppy kind of sports guys, right?
Cooking.
Cooking? Do we want a guy that's we don't want a guy that's into cooking, right?
Homework.
Nah, we don't want a guy that does homework.
Homework.
What are we thinking?
Cooking. Pep rallies. Cooking.
Cooking? Okay.
Whoa, you're really going for Dad of the Year.
Because who wouldn't want someone that can help make meals for you?
Star, what would your dad like?
Okay. So she likes
Homework.
piano. No, not piano. She doesn't want a guy that does homework, okay?
You're up, Clover.
Man, this is a lot to take in. So she she
rallies.
likes a guy with green shorts, but she doesn't like a guy with green shirt.
Well, Diamond.
Doesn't like pep rallies. So she's not into sports.
Cooking.
She also doesn't want a guy that's into cooking.
Pretty cool pics, girls. Okay.
Okay.
Let's
Hopefully you
put
guys
your
got all
dreams on
that.
hold for a while, cause it's time to meet up with the guys again. So stay with me.
It's time to hear from Mitch.
I created a program that does all my homework for me. I scan in the chapters I have to read, the computer sorts out the information, and all I have to do is push a button. Then I have an instant book report or essay. Straight A's have never been easier. But the only problem is, with all this free time, my parents insist I do yard work. Ugh.
Ugh. Yard work.
I hate when this happens.
And now it's Dennis's turn.
Okay, so he's really into computers, science, not into physical activity.
Another bogus pep rally. Do I look like the rah-rah type?
Okay.
I need to spend all my time at the beach.
So
riding the waves
snobby
of a
girl who
audacious
is
future.
Clover
Now,
is gonna like
where did I
him.
put my
Why?
boogie board?
Because she said her dud would be into pep rallies.
Whoa.
Meaning she doesn't want a guy that's in the pep
Rank in
rallies.
there.
He's not in the pep rallies. So that means Clover is now gonna go for him.
Jess,
Keep that in mind.
it's your turn.
That's how advanced this game is, okay?
I'm working on my final project for home ec. I'm making a batch of my smoking TNT homemade chili. Learned
This is
everything
Cowboy
I
Guy.
know about chili from the cook on our annual trail drives.
So this guy likes
Almost
cooking.
forgot. My secret red hot chili sauce.
That means that all the girls that chose that they don't want a guy that cooks will not choose this guy. So the last
knew I
girl,
hated cooking.
which is Diamond, will not pick this guy. Okay? Diamond will
Here's
not pick
Kevin.
him.
I hate wasting my time in the science lab preparing for a stupid test when I could be practicing the piano. In
Doesn't
music
like
class.
homework.
I just spent the last 40
Likes
minutes
pianos.
mixing liquid A with liquid B, and the only
Likes
reaction so far
pianos.
has been total boredom.
Oh my god, who liked pianos? Which girl liked the guys with pianos? Do you guys remember?
Any requests?
Star. Star likes pianos. Okay.
What a dream.
Okay, oh my god. Okay, so she likes him. This is why I need your help, chat.
Okay, now that you've gotten to know the guys even better, what do you think? I mean, you want to change your mind? Or do you want to stay with the guy you chose last time? Everyone has to vote.
What are we
even if
thinking?
You're sticking with the same guy.
We sticking with Cowboy that's really into cooking? Even though we chose that we wouldn't want a guy that's into cooking. So right, here's the mind games, right? So the other girls know that I chose that I don't want a guy that cooks. So if we choose the guy that likes cooking, that'll throw them off. I think that's our game plan. We got to get the mind games going, all right? So we're going to stick with the same guy. We're going to pick bottom.
Heart, who makes you flutter?
Okay. We've picked him.
So Star, who's the one you're wishing on?
Star.
If you know what I like, I bet you're gonna know which guy I picked.
So Star is the one... Oh my
Who's the
god.
lucky guy, Clover?
Okay, you guys said Star would pick...
Don't even bother
Messy
trying
hair
to guess
guy, right?
who I picked. My taste is beyond your
Clover...
imagination.
Oh my god, I need Advil for this game. Clover...
How about you, Diamond? Who are you sweet on?
Oh my god. What did she... Clover wanted left. She's super secretive, but I said Diamond would pick...
Whoa, the votes are in.
What was the last guy they showed?
So now it's time to get
Last
down
guy was
to
guy on the
nitty
left
gritty
as well.
And guess who picked who. For every one you guess right, you win a charm for your bracelet.
Clover like the right guy?
So,
Okay.
let's get on with the fun.
Okay. Here we go.
You're up, Heart. What do your instincts say about the other player's choices?
So, Star. That's the first girl. She was into this guy, right? Or it was either that guy or this guy. This was the first guy. She liked the first guy, actually. She's into that guy, right? The no homework guy. The guy that likes to do science instead of homework. Is this right? Star top? She liked the guy on right? No, that ain't Star. Is it? The guy on the left. Okay. I thought it was either this guy or the top guy. Clover. That's the snobby girl. She was... the no cooking guy, which is the guy on top. The right? Right, okay. It's a good thing I have you guys to back me up on this. Diamond, which is the last girl that never says anything. I cannot remember this one at all. You guys need to help me on this one. Clover is shorts. Okay. Diamond is what? Diamond is up. What do you guys think? I don't remember Diamond. She's the one that wasn't really saying anything. She had a remark actually for the first guy where she said, "Oh, that's so dreamy." Am I thinking of the right girl? Are we just gonna guess on Diamond? Down. See what I mean? This is a lot to take in. Left. She can like the guy that's anti-school. I thought that was the bottom. Alright, let's go bottom. Let's go bottom. Maybe she likes the same cowboy that we're into.
Star, who's with
Diamond
you,
is the
according
one
to
that
you?
is winking at the camera a lot with the remote and not saying anything.
Oh, this is so hard. How am I supposed to figure out who you guys picked?
Okay, so she thinks that we like... See, we
Okay,
threw her
Sherlock
off.
Clover.
She thinks that we
What's
like
your
the top guy
conclusion?
now.
Who did your buddies pick?
Oh, what a breeze. I know exactly who everybody picked.
Damn it, she's still on to us.
How about you, Diamond?
She's smarter than
Who
we're
do
giving
you
her credit
think the
for.
competition's sweet on?
Clover's good. It's hard to shake her. She's currently in the lead. See? This is the one that never says a damn thing. She's also on to us.
Okay, it's the moment of truth. Camera never lies.
Hart picked the following guys for everyone else. Here are Star's predictions for everyone else. Clover figures these are the guys you wanted to show up.
We only
to your
threw off
front door.
Star. Not good, not good.
Here's Diamond's dynamite decisions. Oh boy, the moment of truth. Who did everybody actually pick? Press any action button and find out.
Oh, wow. We got all three. Nice
Here's
job,
the
chat.
matches everyone made this round.
We got all the points. Hell yeah. Look at that. We're the only ones that get them all right.
Come on,
The comeback.
let's check out the charm bracelets and see how everybody made out. Hart, you can count.
We're still lagging behind Clover, though.
Star, you got. Clover, for you there's.
Oh, alright, we're catching up, though.
Diamond, you can add up.
Poor Diamond. It would help if maybe she said something once in a while. It's hard to read her.
Wild, huh? Me on the cover of this, magazine? Well, we're gonna learn all the juicy gossip about each of the guys you all have chosen. From his friends, families, dogs, cordless phones, you name it. But first, you've gotta pick out personality words that describe your dream day and your disaster dive. So let's get going!
Alright,
I
so now we're
can't
gonna
wait to find out
describe
all
our
the
dream guy and also our dud with words. This is where it gets even trickier. More to keep track of.
Hart, describe your dream date's personality.
So currently, once again, our dream date dresses like that on the left, and our dream date is also into spiders. And now we've got to describe him in words. Close conscious. Easy to talk to. Loyal. Likes to give gifts. Teases. What are we thinking? Undependable. Nosy. Brainy. I mean, our cowboy guy is kind of brainy, right? Like, he's really into science and stuff, right? You want a weird guy? Yeah, let's go with weird.
Pretty terrific.
Okay, Star.
Star, what personality words launch you into outer space?
Close conscious. Okay, so she's into guys that like fashion.
Okay, Clover, describe your dream guy.
Clover. Green shorts, beach, green clover, green shorts. Not big-headed, so not stuck up,
You're up,
conceited.
Diamond.
Or smart. I'm not sure what they would mean by that. Cowboy, into music, doesn't tease. Okay.
Hart, describe your mutant dud.
Mutant dud. What do we not want in a guy? Do we not want a guy that gives gifts? We don't want a guy without loyalty? Don't forget, this is what we don't want in a guy. We don't want a fresh guy? Alright. Easy to talk to. What are we thinking? Easy to talk to? Fresh? We don't want a fresh guy. Okay. I'm pretty sure they're using the word fresh in terms of, like, you know, take showers. Where is it? Did I pass it? There it is. Okay. Fresh. No fresh guys for us.
Oh no! Beam me out of here.
Okay,
Okay,
Star.
Star.
Doesn't want a guy that does
Worst
homework.
Nightmare dud.
Doesn't want a guy that teases. Alright, so keep this in mind.
Better get moving, Clover. What words say?
No teasing for
to
Star.
you?
She doesn't like guys that are in the pep rallies. She doesn't want a guy that's undependable. So he's got to be really loyal.
Diamond, clue us in on your dud.
Diamond, not into a guy that cooks. And doesn't want somebody that's nosy. So no nosy cooks for Diamond.
Months to find out the real story about your guy? Well, we're gonna let you find out in seconds what you want to know. We're gonna hear about their personalities according to their friends, enemies, and tennis shoes. Let's face it, everyone's got an opinion. And you wouldn't believe what I've been hearing. Now, first we match each of you with one of the guys.
Okay. Guess we just select this.
Heart.
Okay.
Guess who you're gonna find out about? Dennis. Where do you want to meet his friends?
Oh boy. Where do you want to meet Dennis's friends? In the shopping center? Or in the phone booth? Phone booth? Okay.
If you're looking for someone to talk to, Dennis is it. I don't know anyone who's as easy to talk to as he is.
Well, that's pretty literal. Okay, so Dennis is easy to talk to.
Star. Guess who you're gonna find out about? Mitch. And where do you want to meet his friends?
My brother is just plain weird. I mean, I hate even being known as Mitch's little sister. And he won't even let me use his computer for my math problems.
So what does that allude to?
Clover.
He's weird.
Guess
Oh,
who
he's
you're
weird,
gonna
right?
find
She
out
said
about?
he's weird.
Kevin. And where do you want to meet his friends?
Okay, so he... so much to keep track of.
Kevin is so clothes conscious. If it doesn't have a name brand label, Kevin won't wear it. Sometimes Kevin seems more concerned about what he's wearing than who he's with.
Okay, so... that was Star,
Diamond. Guess
right?
who you're gonna find
Star
out
was the
about?
one that was really into fashion.
So, where do you want to
So
meet his
she's
friends?
definitely still into that guy. Okay, so Star likes hipster guy with the scarf.
I know Jess is just being loyal to his friend, but I think he ought to tell the principal that Will took the school mascot. He shouldn't get the blame.
Took the school mascot
Heard
and
the
shouldn't get the
gossip on
blame.
guys, and think you know them now? We'll see, and give you the chance to earn some extra charms, or catch up if you're behind. Now,
So...
all you've got to do is match the guy with the label.
What clue is
you
that
think
alluding to?
describes him the closest. It'll be a blast, but do it fast. Let's go for it.
Hopefully you guys are keeping track.
What do you say, Hart? Which personality label matches which guy?
Oh my god, we've got... oh, I forgot about this. Okay, hopefully you guys are paying attention, because this is no joke right now. Hopefully you can remember. Okay, so this was... oh my goodness. I can't even remember the order in which we called them, so... holy moly. What was this guy again? Green is loyal. Okay. I'll take your word for it, Oasis. You better be right. This was the guy that they gave us the information on. What did they say about him? This was what the first guy's clue was. He was weird. No. No, it wasn't weird. He was... It was weird for this guy? Easy to talk to? I think you're right. I think it was easy to talk to. Likes to give gifts. This is Cowboy Guy. Cowboy is loyal? No. Cowboy was... weird. Yellow's fashion. This guy's weird. This is the weird guy. Yeah, he's weird. This was the fashionable guy. Wait. Oh, there's only 4 choices? Oh, shoot. I can't go back. I think. Well.
Star, match these guys.
You only get one
your
chance.
way.
Unfortunate. We're gonna get 2 of those wrong, it looks like. I thought there were like multiple choices. There's only 4 choices.
Clover, give us your personality label matchups. Diamond, which personality label instantly matches which guy? Okay, gang.
Okay, she definitely got some
Let's look at
wrong.
the right label answers.
I think.
Come on, Heart. What's the story? Aw,
Alright, well, we got
Star,
2.
Too bad. Clover, don't despair. I'm sure you'll do better next time.
So we got the
Diamond,
green guy
I'm
wrong.
speechless. You did so well.
God damn it. Oh, Diamond's making a comeback. She had no points. So of all the girls that get points, that's fine because she was pretty far behind.
Okay, now we're gonna take a magical trip into the future. Can you handle finding out what's in store for your dream guy? Well, of course you can. Who wouldn't take a look into the future if they had the chance? Okay, so it's only loose sight. It still works. But first, you need to predict what you think your dream date's fate will be.
So we've got to come up with what we think the future will be like for our dream guy.
Heart, what do you like for your dream date's destiny?
So right now we like a short
Computer
suit
programmer.
wearing cowboy boots, spider liking weird
Handyman.
computer programmer, handyman,
Rancher. Concert pianist.
pianist. What do we want his
Doctor.
future to be like?
Veterinarian. Scientist.
You guys let me know.
Forest ranger. Forest ranger. Scientist. Veterinarian. Doctor.
Whatever I see the most of in chat is what I'll go
Concert
with.
pianist. Rancher. Handyman. Computer programmer.
A rancher?
Computer
Alright.
programmer.
A lot of people want a rancher.
Handyman.
A rancher that's afraid of
Rancher.
spiders.
Why not? Go for it.
Okay. Star. Into
What would
piano
you foretell
guys.
for your
Likes
guy?
clothes. French looking shirt. What is she into?
Concert pianist.
Makes sense. Likes the piano. Concert pianist. That's a pretty easy one, right? So he's going to be a big star, a big concert
What's
pianist.
in the future for your guy, Clover?
So remember it that way. Clover into beach guys.
Handyman.
Not big-headed, very handy. To fix things around the house. Okay,
Diamond.
Clover.
What's in the cards for your guy?
Doesn't like a guy that teases. She likes guys that play music.
Rancher.
Also into a rancher. Makes sense, cowboy.
So, what do you think your royal dudster's gonna show up doing in the future? Come on, I'm just itching to find out.
Heart. What do you see coming up for your dud? Computer programmer. Handyman.
I don't think we want...
Concert pianist. Doctor.
Now, here's the thing, right? We want to throw the other girls off. So we want to choose something that they didn't choose. So if we choose doctor and none of the guys end up being a doctor, it'll make it a lot harder for them to choose who our dud is. So I think we go with doctor. We don't want no doctor. You know, they make no money. No doctors for us.
Cool. A total dud-like future.
No fresh doctors.
Star, what's in your dud's future?
Okay, Star. Remember, Star likes the pianist.
Handyman.
She don't want no handyman. So when his piano breaks, he can't fix it.
Yo, Clover, what's around the corner for your dud?
Clover, into beach guys.
Computer programmer.
Wants a handyman, but doesn't want somebody into computers. So she wants a practical, like, fix-it-upper
Well,
kind of guy.
Diamond,
She don't want no computer
what's in
nerd.
store for your Mr. Dud?
Diamond,
Handyman.
She don't want no handyman. She's the one that also wanted a rancher,
That's what he's getting
I
me?
think.
Oh, pardon me, but I couldn't resist checking out my 21st birthday. So, let's take a look at the guys and see if your vision of the future is 2020.
Mitch's interest in computers led him to become a computer programmer for a new wave punk rock band. Mitch's computerized musicians can simulate the sound
Which guy is that?
of any instrument. At
That's not the
touch of a
cowboy, is it?
button.
That's like
Not
the kind of like.
surprisingly, Mitch's computers were signed
That's the
to
little
a
guy,
record
right?
deal, and the actual band members were told to take a hike.
Okay, so oh my God, Clover would not like him because
Dennis's
Clover wants a
parents made
handyman
him
and
go
not
to
somebody in the
business school
computers.
instead
So
of letting
Clover,
him become a surfer.
not him.
But he quit his job when he found out that the boardroom wasn't for storing surfboards, but rather for business meetings. Instead, Dennis became a handyman. Not that he's given up surfing.
Handyman. Okay. Clover would like this guy.
Surf's up.
Clover's in the handyman. Somebody else was in. Star was in the handyman too.
Jess arrived in Montana, where he got a
Okay.
job as a ranch hand. After years of hard work, Jess bought his own 40,000-acre ranch, where he's now in charge of over 5,000 head of cattle. Although, he still needs to work on his rodeo skills.
Okay,
After Kevin
who
received his
was
MBA,
into the cowboy
he became
again?
a vice president of his father's corporation and eventually became the company's president. Kevin, however, decided to quit in order to concentrate on his first love.
Okay,
music.
pianist.
He's now performing for his many adoring fans. as he
Star
headlines
would love this
concerts
guy.
all
Okay.
over the world.
This is Star's guy right there. 2 liked ranchers, so 2 is Clover. So 2 would be
Now that
into.
you've seen it all,
Just remembering like the face.
and
The faces are
future,
kind of hard
this
with
is
the
it.
portraits.
Major babe alert.
Some of these guys
Your last
in the
chance
future, we're gonna have to
to
pick guys that look way different.
And the last chance to change your mind. Remember, this is like top secret, so keep your vote to yourself. Hey, with the competition heating up like this, what's keeping you girls? Oh yeah.
All right, hard part. This is where I need your help.
Heart, who makes you flutter?
Okay, so we were into. Are we still into the cowboy? Who we feeling? Guy on the left is the guy that took over his father's company and he's into pianos. Guy on the top became the computer nerd. Guy on the right became a handyman. And then cowboy on the bottom became the rancher, right? We got that right? A lot to keep track of. We still into the cowboy, you sure? Alright, alright. So, you guys want to change your mind? You gotta change a heart? Or are we sticking with the bottom cowboy? He's your love? You say the top one? Not the rancher? Alright, you guys got something going for cowboys. We'll stick with them.
So, Star, who's the one you're wishing on?
Okay, Star's the one that was in the pianos. You know she's picking the guy on the left, by the way. Because that's the guy that's in the pianos.
Who's the lucky guy, Clover?
Clover is in the handyman. The handyman is the guy with the messy hair on the right.
How about you, Diamond? Who are you sweet on?
Diamond was into...
Too bad I have to stick with just one guy. Can you guess who he is?
She was into the cowboy as well, wasn't she? So she's
Whoa,
into the bottom
votes are
guy.
in. Way to go.
She's
Now
into the
it's
same
time
guy as
to
us.
Get down to the nitty-gritty and guess who picked who. For every one you guess right, you win a charm for your bracelet. So, let's get on with the fun.
Alright, a lot to keep in mind here.
You're
There were
up,
two
Hart.
ranchers. Oh
What do
boy.
your instincts say about the other players' choices?
Okay, so Star, she was definitely into this guy. Clover, 100% this guy, because she's into handyman. Diamond, this is the one I'm a little weary on. I don't think anybody liked the top guy, so we're gonna also go with the cowboy for her. All right, let's see how we did. Up and down are both ranchers.
Who,
Okay,
according
we'll
to you.
we'll have to take a chance on that one then. Okay, we threw Star off. She thinks we're into the right
Sherlock
guy.
Clover. What's your conclusion? Who did your buddies pick?
Clover. Oh, we threw Clover off too. She thinks we're into the top
How
guy
about
now.
you, Diamond?
Because
Who do
we
you
picked that
think
we
the
like the
competition
weird
should
guy, and he's kind of weird, so we threw her off. That's good.
So cute. It's hard for me to concentrate, but I guess I can do it.
You're the top guy. Yeah. Oh, we threw them all off. All right, none of them think we're into the cowboy
High
anymore.
intensity jitters?
Nice job, Chad.
Well, okay, gang. Let's find out who everybody actually picked.
Check out who Hart thinks has got all of you walking on air. Here's
But
who
will we
Star
get them
thought
all right
everyone
is the
else chose.
question.
Clover figures these are the guys you wanted to show up at your front door. Let's take a look at who Diamond picked for everyone else. Oh boy, the moment of truth. Who did everybody actually pick? Press any action button and find out.
Okay. Okay, we got them all right. Nice job,
Here's the
chat.
matches
Clean
everyone
sweep.
made this round.
It's twice in a row, clean sweep. Hell yeah. Clover, though, still putting up a fight.
Come on,
It's
let's
going to be a
check out
cat
the
fight
charm
till the end with her
bracelets
because
and
she's
see how everybody
still
made out.
she's still guessing right for the most part. We
Hart,
will be tied with
you
Clover
can
at this
count.
point. Hell yeah. Wait, how do we get
Aw,
5?
Bad news, Star. You came up empty this round.
Maybe I got extra points for getting more than one. Or getting them all right.
Clover, for you there's
Hell yeah, alright.
Diamond.
We're currently
You
in
can
the
add
lead. Damn, Star lagging behind now. Alright. Star has no chance at this point.
Ready? Let's not waste any more time, because we've got to check out everybody's jewelry. Hold up your bracelets, girls, and let's count up those charms, and we'll see who the winner is.
Here we go. This is the end game.
Back to charm school, Star. Better luck next time.
It's okay. I'm used to being a good loser.
Oh, Star.
Yo, Diamond.
We still like you.
You're on your way to the top. You came in third.
What can I say? You guys faked me out.
We did.
Hot stuff, Clover. You came in second. You just didn't sizzle enough for number 1.
Okay, who's the genius adding up the score? I demand a recount.
Way to go, Hart.
It did seem
You're
like they gave me
number
like an
1.
extra point or two at the end there, not gonna lie. Maybe you get extra points for
Right,
getting them
right.
all right. But we won. Nice job,
Promise
everybody.
I'll let you know how it went.
Now we're actually gonna find out how our dream guy turns out.
I'm not
Did we get a
nervous.
good guy or not? This can go all different
ya.
ways. That's the fun of this.
Ooh, I hope you're ready, because it's time for your date with the guy you chose most often. What do you think? Is it going to be everything you dreamed up? Let's find out.
Here we go.
Heart, here's your date with the guy you picked most often.
Here's Mr. Cowboy.
You've gotten none other than Tropical Paradise.
Okay. Tropical Paradise.
Your date arrives in a chauffeur-driven limo.
Hell yeah.
Wheels
Alright.
that anybody would die for.
Good start. These can go way different, by the way.
Your
Like, he
date
can pull
takes
up in,
you
like, a horse and carriage.
sailing on a catamaran to a beautiful cove for snorkeling. Unfortunately, the catamaran's rudder breaks, and you drift to an uncharted island. No phone, no fast food. You're stranded.
Okay, that's doable.
Suddenly, you are surrounded by island natives. But after a far-out dance party at the top of the island's volcano, they called it some sort of initiation, the likable locals treat you like visiting royalty and eventually take you back to your hotel.
Nice. This is actually a super ideal date.
What a mega date!
Wow.
Especially when he romantically holds your hand.
I think that's the first time we got a perfect date.
Yes, you were hoping that would happen.
We've never had a perfect date in
And
this
then you
shit.
two talk and talk and talk until it's
The
time
cowboy
for you to
was
go.
the one.
Congratulations, this guy is for you.
Nice. We got the perfect ending. That is pretty difficult to do, by the way.
Clover, here's your date with the guy you picked more than
Oh, here's
any other
poor
guy.
Clover.
Well, you guys got the Desert Dude Ranch.
So these are all the different scenarios that could have played out to
Your
show you
date
like how
comes
good
with
our
a
date was.
Great-looking off-road four-wheel drive vehicle, and you roar off into the desert. If you're going to be out there with the cactus and lizards, this is definitely the vehicle to be riding in. Your date surprises you with a picnic at his favorite watering hole, a beautiful oasis. Unfortunately, a humongous swarm of giant, stinging red ants eats most of your lunch and chases you
Yeah,
into
all the
desert
clip art's beautiful.
without your vehicle. Uh-oh. After waiting out the hot afternoon, your date flags down a prospector passing by on a mule, who it turns out
That clip
is
art.
the oldest, meanest character in the world, and forces you to help him dig for gold in return for a ride back to the ranch.
Poor Clover. That's what snobbiness gets you.
Hey, you guys
Mrs.
got along
Know-It-All.
all right. Oh, okay, so it wasn't perfect.
Okay,
But in the end,
she
more
got
things went
a
right than wrong.
she got an
What's your feeling
okay
about
date.
this?
We got the
I
perfect
don't know
date. She
whether
got an
it's
okay
true
date.
love, but it's close.
On the Courtney dating scale, 5 hearts supremely tops, I give this date 2.5 hearts.
She's satisfied. Good enough for her. Here's
Diamond,
poor Diamonds.
Here's your date with the guy you
She
picked the
was
most.
also into the
You
same
and
guy
your
as
dream
us.
guy are being swept away to a winter wonderland. Your date arrives in a snowplow and announces that you can never be too careful on snowy roads. Interesting approach
Honestly,
to
like
transportation.
that's pretty smart thinking.
Not. Your dream guy takes you to a hot air balloon and announces that he just got his pilot's license.
What's up, Johnny?
Flight goes beautifully until the balloon's burner runs out of fuel, and you crash land next to a skiing hut, taking out the power wires. The two of you stand there in the darkness, wondering what to do next. Whipping out a small candle and a pack of cards, your date suggests you wait for help while playing
I
a
mean,
game of
honestly, that's a pretty cool
Old
date.
Maid. The temperature is dropping rapidly as you say,
Crashing into
"I
a
don't
house in the
think
middle of
so."
nowhere and playing cards,
On
like,
your
come
own,
on, that's
you're
pretty
able
cool.
to locate a rescue party that helps you both to a warm cabin. Your date has icicles running down his face as he stammers goodnight.
And not only his face. What a date.
Well, it was sort of interesting. You know what I mean. Not for everyone kind of date. But then, you're not everyone, and neither is he. Anyway, he promises to call you tomorrow. You might want
Nice.
to give him another shot.
All right.
Or
Diamond
find
got
someone
a
else.
decent date.
It's up to you.
So everybody kind of made out except for poor Star.
You know, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that good, but it wasn't that bad.
She's talking about the date, people, okay? The date in general.
Star, here's your date with the guy you picked the most.
Oh, no, wait, we still got Star. We
Welcome
haven't
to
seen
the
Star
day
yet.
on the bayou.
Okay, you know Star's going downhill already.
Your date picks you up in a station wagon. Hi! With his mom driving. Well, I think parents are great in their place. But driving on a dream date? Hardly what I would call totally
This
cool.
is the guy that became
Your date
a
takes
pianist.
you to his fave. The semi-annual Alligator Wrestling Championship. Unfortunately, the toughest gator gets loosed just as your date slips and falls on the wet floor, leaving you to wrestle the she-gator back into her cage. Ooh. Jumping into a horse and buggy, your date takes you to a diner
There's the horse
on
and
the
buggy.
outskirts of town, serving authentic local cuisine. You've never tasted anything so good in your life. Yow, spicy!
Okay, the food was good. Not a complete failure.
This date was definitely not the thrill of your life. So when he asks if he can call you, I mean, you're thinking, right, in my
Denied.
next life. This
Oh,
relationship
man.
has gone south for the winter.
He tried though, right? That was like super different for a date, taking her to an alligator moat.
Well, you know I don't have to see him again. But I would if he wanted to.
Oh. Alright, she's into him.
Okay,
She was
congrats
kinda
to the
digging
winners.
it.
You others, don't worry. Because the more we play, the better you'll get, right? You betcha. In fact,
You betcha.
you want to play again right now, pick the TV. And if you don't, pick the door.
Well, that is Girls Club on the CDI. We did a complete round. We got the perfect date. That's actually really hard
Take
to
care,
do.
you guys. Peace. And
So
above
hopefully
all,
you guys enjoyed watching.
you deserve it.
This game is just super fun for interacting with like chat and playing at the same time, because also there's a lot to keep track of if you're playing by yourself. And also if you're playing this game by yourself, then yeah, I might have some questions for you. As may the police. But anyway, that's Girls Club. Thank you for oh goodness, that is loud. Thank you for watching.